Aloha, a little aloha in our day. Aloha, I'm Auntie Dawn. Welcome back to Choose Aloha, because champions always choose aloha. Today, last time we were together, we started our G journals or gratitude journal. Did you write out your 5 sentences? Come on, give it a try. I'm going to share a couple of mine, and it's as easy as writing, I'm grateful for, and I wrote today, I'm grateful for avocado. Yeah, I know, some of you hate avocado. That's awesome. More for me. Send it right over. Auntie Dawn loves avocado. Number 2, I am grateful for friends who shared her garden avocados with me. And number 3, I am blown away blessed by the connection online with families, friends, work meetings, churches, and social hours, and you. I only wrote 3 so far, so I got 2 more to go. But today we're going to be talking about things that we do. Now, it's going to take about 66 days for you to create a new habit. So keep trying with your gratitude, your G journal. And to keep up that gratitude work, and no one's going to be grading you. I'm not checking your homework, but you're going to become your own A+. You become your own reward. I promise. 66 days to make a habit, so keep it up. And if you want an extra incentive, you can write to me at my email. That's dawn@jessielouischooselove.org. And I will send you one of these great Choose Aloha, Live Aloha stickers that we have. It says Choose Love, Live Aloha. And I'll send that to you. Just email me and I'll send that to you to put on your G journal too. 66 days to make a new habit, because you are actually rewiring your brain, which leads me right into today's topic and question. Who is your boss? Who's the boss? Turn to your neighbor and say that. Who's the boss? You want to live like a boss? You want to do life like a boss? Then you have to be the boss by choosing the best response in all situations, no matter what. And that's happening fast and furious right now. So here's my question to you. Who is your boss? What part of your brain are you using every single day? Before you answer, by the way, allow me to introduce you to your brain. There are 3 basic parts, and you pick which one is the boss. Number 1 is the reptilian brain. We're going to call it the lizard brain, looks like a mo'o. Number 2, the mammalian brain, or we call it the numbat, which is a small, furry, cute animal in Australia. The numbat brain. And number 3 is the human brain, and we'll call that the human. Again, that's the lizard brain, numbat brain, and the human brain. Let me explain your brain. Number 1, the lizard brain is your life support. This is your heartbeat, your blinking, your breathing, your internal organs, all of what we call the autonomous or automatic life functions. Always on and always working for you to stay alive. It never sleeps, the lizard brain. It also alerts you to fight, flight, or freeze. Any type of danger, this is in charge, the lizard brain, to keep you alive. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the numbat brain. Now, if you hold up your hand and help me, I'm going to show you what I have on my hand. You may have seen it during the ALOHA. This is your brain. Hold up your hand like a high five, social distance high five. I'm far away, you're far away. And there's my little numbat hiding in there. The first one we talked about was the lizard brain, and I drew myself a little mo'o so we can all think about it. This is your brain stem that leads into your brain, and there's my little lizard. Next is your numbat brain inside the palm of your hand, and this is the limbic system, which is basically your emotions and your social behaviors. Everything that you're going to be doing, and put your thumb in there since you're texting all the times with your thumbs, because this is also the part of your brain that's the numbat brain. It influences your emotions, your social behaviors, right and wrong. It also influences your actions and how you feel, which is why sometimes it kind of feels like a social emotional roller coaster, especially for teenagers and tweens, because there's a lot of natural hormones going through your body, you're changing, and you feel like a social emotional roller coaster. So, by the way, remember the numbat a cute little guy from Australia. Now, the third part of the brain are the fingers, and that's the human brain. You see my two eyes and the mouth I drew there? Hey, I had to get creative. I cannot go to the store right now, so you get what you get. The human brain is the front of your brain. If I turn that to the side, your brain kind of looks like this with all that squishy, wrinkly gray matter. The front of your brain is the prefrontal cortex, right behind your forehead, and it's the smart part. This helps you to think clearly, make decisions, and solve problems. This is the part of your brain, the smart part, that is in charge of your imagination, thoughts, planning, and helps us to learn language and be the source of our self-control. These three parts, the lizard, the numbat, and the human, all work together. But the problem is when we get scared or overwhelmed. This happens, and it's called flipping our lid. That's what happens when we get scared, overwhelmed, or angry. We kind of turn off all of that and we just go back to the lizard and the numbat. Look how far away our fingers, our human brain is from the thumb. It's really hard for the lizard and the numbat and the human brains to work together when they're so far apart from each other. Now here's a perfect example. When you and I get angry, that awakens the numbat. We get really emotional, we get charged up, and our emotions, and we send blood and oxygen into the numbat. We're feeding the numbat, right? We're giving it food of oxygen. We can choose to either nudge the numbat to the human. You take some deep breaths, and you start to pump more oxygen into hugging the human and making better decisions. This slows us down, slow to anger, slow to speak, and slow to hurt or be unkind to anyone. Or the second choice, instead of nudging your numbat to the human, is that you can shove all of that oxygen down into your lizard. All of that oxygen goes down and you become very primitive. You're a snapdragon lizard brain. When the lizard brain is fed, that results in a snap attack, reacting quickly, impulsively, in a way that is inappropriate and negative, saying and doing things that hurt other people and yourself. In other words, we can either hug the human and slow down, or we feed the lizard. At Choose Aloha, champions always choose aloha. We're going to leave the lizard, nudge the numbat, and hug the human. So, my question once again as we come to a close, who's your boss? Is it the lizard, the numbat, or are you fully human? Remember, you are in control and you get to decide. It's a choice, your choice. And we can't always choose what happens to us, but we can always choose our response, and we can always choose aloha. Okay, so as we finish, so what, now what? Let's make this real right now. Take out your G journal or your Choose Aloha journal and draw a picture of a lizard saying something mean or negative to you. Then draw you replying with a positive human response. Share your drawing with a partner, friend, or family member right there at home, or maybe you want to text somebody, call somebody, FaceTime, Zoom, Google Classroom. There's so many ways, and I'm grateful for them. Finish with your 5 gratitude sentences for today. I'm going to go finish my other 2 for today. And remember, after you fill in number 1, you're going to draw the mean mo'o and what he's saying, negative, mean, and you having a positive, good response, the human. You can see I drew mine with the Wonder Woman power pose, and we're going to be learning about that next time. Remember, let's all choose aloha. A-L-O-H-A, a little aloha in our day. Till next time, aloha.